What's wrong, Annie?
I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. Not just the men. But the women. And the children. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them.
Well, guys, we finally made it to the end of the bulk. I weighed in this morning at 175 pounds. Yeah, but today we're gonna hit a upper day. This is gonna kind of be like my last upper day of like bulking. I need to find myself a chicken recipe that I really like. And then stick to that. I was really on track last summer. I've been getting a bunch of snap memories of when I was cutting last summer. I was 155 pounds, 20 pounds less than I am right now. Diced and enjoying life, because I do actually believe that your mental state is reflected in how lean you are and what your body fat is, or at least mine is. I can't speak for you guys. But yeah, upper day. In this cup I have 2 scoops of Ecovision dethroner, a scoop or 1 tablespoon of liquid glycerol from Gorilla. Yeah, I haven't taken 2 scoops of pre in quite some time now, but I wanted to kind of get this footage of my pump after, and I can't be lifting too long or else I'll lose my pump essentially. Can't be a 2.5 hour lift is what I'm saying basically. It's been a while since I recorded in general. My mind state has not necessarily been the most conducive towards recording. I haven't been depressed or anything like that. I just haven't felt creative or motivated to record anything. Even though I am sitting on a ton of footage that needs to be edited, I just don't really have that spark in my brain right now.
In 81, my fiance, she got together with my training partner. And I came home from the 80 Olympia and they're together. I'm like, oh my God. I was so hurt and so baffled that this girl could do this to me. I decided to take all that energy and put it into the gym. And before the 81 Olympia, I just opened the door to the Gold's Gym that day, that year, and boom, everything would work. It was a magical year. Any exercise I did was, wow, mind-blowing. And I would train like every day, look better and better. I'm in the mirror, I'm scared of myself in the mirror, because I was so focused on this. Use this hurt as fuel, as energy. You want to be strong? Learn how to be alone. There's much more to bodybuilding than just building muscle. Character building, confidence, integrity, how to lose, how to win, the work ethic. That's bodybuilding.
Alright, so just got a chicken shawarma plate at Grill Shack. Whoa! Look at that. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that. That shit's steaming. But yeah, I just want to do a little bit of talking content while I'm eating this here. Probably won't finish it, to be honest. Probably eat like half of it and then eat the other half at home. I haven't been motivated to make any videos, and it's not my job or anything like that, right, guys? So it's something I'm just kind of doing for fun. I'm not doing this by any means to try and make money off of it or get famous or whatever. I just like documenting and making videos. I've always liked making videos. Fun fact, my first YouTube video ever was a Black Ops 2 Zombies Origins video. That must have been 15 years ago by now. But yeah, that was my first video I ever made on my YouTube. Nobody's ever going to see that. I've always liked making videos since I was young. All right, let's try some of this. I think it's like hummus. Put some of this on the chicken and rice. A little bit of salad, good. It was a little bit pricey. I don't know, I just didn't really want to eat ground beef. I'm actually getting diet fatigue, and it makes sense. I'm at the end of my bulk now, but I need to find a really good chicken breast recipe, like I was saying before, and then stick to that. Ideally, cut down 10 pounds to like 165, see where I'm at. It's been a long up and down trend of a bulk, like I've been saying, guys. This is something else, though. Since the weather's been changing, typically around this time of year, I started to think more a little bit positive. Winter is always a tough time for me. And this time around, it's different, because this is like the first summer where I'm working, and it's not like a summer break or anything like that. Something that's been on my mind a lot is like, okay, what's the next step? I don't have a lot of ties in my life to anything. I can kind of move wherever I want to, live wherever I want to, kind of work wherever I want to. That's what's nice about nursing. It's pretty flexible. It's a very confusing time. I'm 24. I saw this reel the other day. It was like, when you're 24, you're 6 years away from being 18 and 6 years away from being 30, which is like kind of mind-boggling to me. But I don't know, the way I view it, it's a time of discovery, I guess. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have outside of work really is lifting. I don't hang out with people as much as I used to, because it was kind of forced when you're in school. You know, you see your classmates, your friends, and you guys all spread out. I don't know, it's just harder to make plans. Everybody's working. Everybody's work schedules is different, especially mine, excuse me. Like, I don't work a traditional 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, so it's even more difficult to make plans. In my mind, the idea of, oh, you work 3 days a week in nursing, it's kind of a scam, at least where I work. So work weekends on Thursday, so I don't get overtime. So I could work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and they're all 12.5-hour shifts. And I don't really do much outside of that when I get off of work, you know. If I work the next day, I gotta go to bed right away, guys. Sleep is a big priority still. I thought that would kind of change once I'm out of school, but it's kind of the same thing. I don't want to put it to the extreme because I'm not on a very intensive unit where I work right now. A couple hours less of sleep, you make a slip up. You know, you could threaten the life of a patient. I don't know. I don't want to push it to extreme and sound like, oh, my job is so much more stressful and harder than other people's, but you know, objectively, it kind of is, to be honest. Yeah, my goal is to make at least a video every month. I don't know, seeing how I'm moving right now, at least, I don't think that's gonna happen. I haven't been very confident in my posing. I don't even want to take clips of me posing anymore because I don't know, I'm just kind of in a chud-like state right now where I'm not confident in my body comp. I don't know, that's why I've been wanting to cut for so long, because I genuinely think, like I said before, that my body composition is really tied to my mental health. And I know it seems really toxic, but I don't think it puts a constraint on my life enough where I think it's toxic. You know, I try to generally eat pretty healthy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I wouldn't go as far to say it's an eating disorder or anything like that. You know, some people might call that cope, but I just think, I don't know, it's important to me. It's something I value. So why would you can't diss me on that, I don't think. But I want to push more content for you guys, but I think I need a mindset shift for sure, guys. I'm kind of blabbering, don't really know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, just some thoughts that I've been thinking about recently.